Let us pump the brakes on the Kyrie situation. Let's pump the brakes. What's good, Joe? What's good, Real Talk Squad? This is Miles Ellison of Real Talk Miles Johnson, where you know we always keep it real. Now, yesterday, Kyrie Irving, we all saw it, that he got the water ball tossed at him. But I'm here to tell y'all that it's not the same as Russell Westbrook getting popcorn tossed all over his head in Philly and Trae Young getting spat at in New York. It's not the same. Now look, Kyrie Irving. Let's just backtrack. So 2 years ago, or a year ago, matter of fact, it was 2 years ago. Kyrie Irving was a Boston Celtic, and he ended up telling the fan base, you know what? I'm rolling a clip right now.
Shared it with some of my teammates as well as the organization and everyone else in Boston. If you guys will have me back, I plan on re-signing here next year.
He told them that I'ma stay. He told them that I'ma stay. I'ma resign next year. You didn't have to say that. You said that. You told that fan base that you will resign, and you left and went to the Nets. Totally up to you. That is your decision. That is your life. It doesn't matter with me. I can care less. But that fan base is gonna dislike you a lot because you told them that you would resign and you did not resign. Right? So then a couple days later, a couple days before game 3 or whatever, Kyrie says that, he doesn't want to see any, I'll probably have the quote up or whatever around here. He basically says that he doesn't want to have any ignorance or whatever at the game, any racism, which I totally agree with, because Boston fans, like it or not, Boston fans, if you're listening to this right now, y'all are known for being racist, bro. Let's just be honest. Or at least your fan base, in the history of y'all fan base, Boston sports fans have a history of being racist towards black players. So I totally understood that, right? So he says that he doesn't want any racism or any ignorance before game 3. Game 3, the Celtics won. All cool, right? Game 4. Kyrie Irving is busting there, you know what? I mean, he is going crazy. I think he had 39 points, was hitting all these threes, was going nuts. The Nets blew out the Celtics, and at the end of the game, what does Kyrie do? This guy stomps on their logo afterwards. So they already don't like you because you switched teams. You switched to the Nets. You already was telling them that they're racist, which I believe that they are. And then you bust their butt and blow their team out, and they know that their team is gonna lose. They know their team is gonna lose, and then after the game, you stomp on their logo. I mean, I don't care about the logo, but as a passionate Boston fan, you're gonna be like, "F this dude, F this dude." Like what? So I mean, you provoked them, Kyrie. Let's just be honest. You provoked them. This is not like Russell Westbrook, who was just walking to the tunnel. He did nothing to Philly fans at all, and they happened to toss popcorn on him. Bro, you were provoking them the whole time. It wasn't like Russell Westbrook was stomping on the Sixers logo or something like that. No, that's what you did, Kyrie. You really did that 15 seconds before they threw the water bottle at you. Trae Young was playing the game, and some guy tried to spit at him. Those situations have no correlation to what Kyrie did or the situation with Kyrie Irving. It has nothing to do with that. They are not comparable because Kyrie provoked the fans compared to Russell Westbrook, and Trae Young didn't provoke the fans at all. And I'm not saying that the Boston Celtics fans were in the right. Heck no. That fan that threw the water bottle was ignorant, and he deserved to get kicked out for life. He got banned. He also got arrested, all that stuff. I do think that the dangerous weapon thing that they said, I mean, come on, dangerous weapon, it's a water bottle. But nonetheless, he deserved to be banned for life and, get all the consequences with that, right? It wasn't smart for him. But let's not act like Kyrie's situation is the same as Russell Westbrook or Trae Young when Kyrie provoked the whole entire fan base and then wants to say that this is racism. Come on. Now, I do believe that fans treat NBA players like it's like a zoo sometimes. They feel like they are entitled to, they can just say whatever they want to these guys, and because they're NBA players, they aren't necessarily human, right? They can't react or whatever. Fans can put their middle fingers up, can curse at them, all this stuff, can talk about their families, and they don't have to say, and the NBA players don't have to say anything to it. Like, they have to just ignore it. I agree that there is some underlying racism in that, the fact that these fans think that they can just say anything to these players who are, obviously this league is majority black. But in this situation, Kyrie, the fans don't like you. They already didn't like you, and then you was already just talking. You already was calling them racist, and then was saying, and then stomped on their logo. See, I mean, he stomped on it. I mean, he had some purpose in it. I mean, he had some pep in his step. He knew what he was doing when he stomped on their logo, and he got them real mad. And I'm pretty sure that the guy that saw Kyrie, the guy that threw the water bottle at Kyrie, I'm pretty sure he saw Kyrie stomp on the logo. I'm pretty sure most Boston fans saw Kyrie stomp on their logo, right? So you can't compare those two situations. So let's pump the brakes on comparing Kyrie to Westbrook and Trae Young, because those situations are not the same at all. And come on now, Kyrie, you was in the wrong. You shouldn't have stomped on the logo. Obviously, it's a logo. It's not that deep, and that fan was in the wrong. But let's just be real now. You was provoking them. You was provoking them. Like, it's like me and it's like me and my friend. I keep nagging my friend. Then next thing you know, he knocked me out. Obviously, he's in the wrong because he knocked me out. But I'm probably cussing at him. I'm probably provoking him, getting on his last nerve. I'm asking for it. I'm not saying that Kyrie deserved that, but dude, you were provoking them, and you knew what she was doing, right? So let me know what y'all think. Is Kyrie's situation the same as Russell Westbrook and Trae Young? Let me know down below in the comments. I think not, but I want to hear y'all's opinion on it as well. With that being said, y'all, I'm out.